Yeah. Alright, let's get some music in the background as I do this again. Maybe some non-copyright music. This is going on YouTube again. Alright. Would you look at that? Just the first thing that appeared. Free, copyright-free, and royalty-free music. Surely nothing will go wrong with this. Okay. What the? Alright. This week we had a lot of forfeits, or not a lot, but 2 forfeits, and 1 of the games haven't been played yet. If I'm not lazy, which I probably will be, I'll put chapters so you can just click and skip to probably the game you want to see. I assume most people that are here want to see the game that they played, like their game. We'll go in order from just listed on the schedule. So if I don't put the chapters, you can just go off of that. What's up, Lazy? How's it going? And just a reminder, this will be on YouTube probably maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, whenever I feel like it. So let's get this started because I want to play some Minecraft and also watch the Pokemon anime. So first game here is going to be Carleton versus Dragons of Smite. Let me try and find it. Oh, there we go. Bruh. Oh wait, what? Okay. There we go. So, what's it? Dragons got the whole good old gouging fire Mega Claw team, which is honestly kind of insane. Both insane sweepers in a way. Carleton is the person I went up against last week and lost. Which, you know, big L for me. So, you know, this game I was kind of rooting for Dragons to win, because I was like, yo, please beat them, get avenge me. All right, so looking at this matchup though, this is Urshifu Rapid, if I remember correctly. Urshifu Rapid literally goes crazy here, and if I remember correctly, Dragons was playing drunk. Oh yeah, and then Terra Steel, Urshifu, the good old Ice Cube Fire, which had a funny interaction in this game, which we'll see later. I also think that Ice Cube should not have come. I mean, they had a funny tech for it, but like, what is an Ice Cube supposed to do in this game? Like a belly drum set. Maybe a belly drum set realistically could have actually got some work done. But like, even still, his control, just kind of funny bring, I guess. He's off with Armot, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure this is Banded Staraptor, if I'm guessing correctly, because that did a lot of this is offensive bronze also, you know, has no bulk investment anyways. Going into Frostlass, I mean, I'm pretty sure this was the drunk play by Dragons, because why would you go into Frostlass here, right? Realistically, wait, okay, so the first stuff was Staraptor. I guess it's hard to make a prediction, right? Because it might go for a Psychic type move, which then you go to Zroot, but then it might also be going for a Flash Cannon, which then you go into Gouging there. And either way, you probably don't want Chip on Gouging. Yo, it just feels odd going to Process Layers there. You take a massive Side Shock. And then Destiny Vaughn, I mean, it's smart, I think. But Mega Bronze hung out speed, so like they wouldn't have done anything. So I don't know. Florgus tricking the Frostlass here is interesting because realistically, wouldn't Clodsire be switching in on Florgus, right? And like, see, that's what I don't understand. Why would you? Okay, like realistically, you're going for Moonblast, or Dragons would be predicting you're going for Moonblast. His best switching is Cloudsire. Well, Cloudsire is like the easiest switching on the Florges, right? Unless there's something Florges gets that actually. There's nothing. There's literally nothing that Florges gets that can actually really break through Cloudsire. So I don't understand the trick here, because now you just gave it a choice card, which is so much better for this Frostlass. And then yeah, the switch here to Staraptor I literally think was just another drunk play, because you do not do that. A nice U-turn. Yeah, see now he went to Cloudsire. Hey, what's up, Green Llama? Yeah, and then Mega Cloudsire Gaming. This is weird because he went with the curse set, right? With stealth rocks. So I don't understand why. Like, I feel like curse sets you should not have rocks up. I mean, I think it went well for him in the end, but still, I think it's kind of silly. So, Facade Control. Realistically, obviously it's Swordsdance EQ. I don't understand. I mean, Facade's nice. I guess it hits anything, mostly anything that doesn't get hit by EQ except Mega Cloudsire. So they brought this in, the Glide Score in for Mega Cloud, but it didn't have anything that could actually deal damage to it. Like maybe a Fire Fang, because like what? Zarude, dead to Fire Fang. Staraptor probably dead to Fire Fang too if you get a nice Swordsdance going. So Facade, as cool as it was, it just, you know, insta lost to Mega Cloud. This goes on for a while. I don't know why Dragons didn't go to +6. Would have looked cooler. So okay, nice, that's gone. So it's a nice bonk, and then here comes he's using Snowscape, which I don't know. See, here's the thing, right? I get the strategy, kind of. I kind of get the strategy. Snowscape gives back your Ice Head, so it basically makes it so every single turn they're always going to be immune to physical attacks as long as the snow is up, right? But like, you don't get your offensive stats with your Ice Head on. And Terra, which granted, this is not something you really know about, but if you need Terra Fire, the Ice Face ability doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure this is substitute Belly Drum. Well, I don't actually, they don't show the last move, but like the whole point of the Belly Drum Ice Key set is you want to get rid of your ice. You tank a hit for free, you don't lose any health, and you get super offensive stats with your no Ice Face. I don't know. I feel like if that strat went as intended, it wouldn't even have worked. And then I guess they were also trying to like substitute and then heal back to full, right? With lefties with Snowscape. So they just get unlimited healing because they're always immune to physical attacks in the snow. I don't know, but what do you do then? You do no damage. And then, yeah, I don't know what this guy was doing. Friggin' Swish and Gouging Fire in on Armoth as if like it could live Sludge Wave or anything. I don't even think it lives a +1. It might be able to live +1. It is a gouging, but still, that was a bit troll. I don't know what bro thought would happen there. I mean, to be fair, I think at that point you just sack out Frostlass or Staraptor. Actually, probably not Staraptor. Probably just Frostlass. You just sack that. And then Arm Boulder, substitute, Swords Dance, and then it's GG. Game is over. Game is over. See, if this was Choice Scarf Urshifu, it would be fine. It'd be still saved. Also, this Bronzong and wait. Oh no. Arm Boulder outspeed. Wait, really? Damn. Wait, hold on. That's kind of insane, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah, right. This morning, for some reason, my Firefox bugged out, and I just straight up lost all my teams, which was really annoying. The Arm Boulder 120. Jesus Christ, this thing has 124 speed. I knew it was fast, but I didn't realize it was that fast. Oh my god. And then Bronzong Mega is 123, so it's literally just one less. That's silly. Yeah, and then game was over there. This is the combination of Mega Claude and Arm Boulder. You know, I kind of shat on dragons at the start for the draft because I was like, Arm Boulder without Terra and without like, I don't know, Electric Terrain just feels a little bit troll, but he proved me wrong. It was in fact not troll. He actually knew what he was doing. He might be him. Oh shoot, I did not mean to open Steam. Metaphor is on Wish. It's on sale. Cool. Okay, so next up, Gamertag versus Clays was a forfeit. Jirok versus Yellow Tilly was also forfeit, and I think both Jirok and Yellow Tilly are probably getting replaced next week. Like they literally haven't or like at least my opponent for this week, Yellow Tilly, has not responded whatsoever. And I'm not giving more than 2 forfeits to them. This is my like literally last chance this week. It's just like do your game or I'm replacing you. All right. Oh god, next game is me versus Ager. This game was not fun. I'll be honest. Low key, I was like, this shit is so ass. Why is it opening up? Bruh. I dead ass was like, bro, I should just ban this Iger guy. Literally, like, I mean, the team I drafted, its worst matchup is like the bulky teams, and I had to go up against bulky teams 2 weeks in a row. And even worse, this guy has the biggest, the number one, like probably number one biggest counter to Dragapult. Freaking Terra Garganackle. Like, all he has to do is Terra Fairy. I can't use a dragging move. My Shadow Ball is weakened. My Ghost type moves are weakened. My fucking Purifying Salt. I can't Toxic Hit. I can't Will-O-Wisp it because I have Purifying Salt. It's like, what is there to do with Dragapult? This is literally just a dog shit useless Pokemon as soon as Terra Garganackle hit the field. Like, I literally couldn't do anything with Dragapult. I think the best thing I could do, which would have made it useless against like everything else. This gets, yeah, Infestation. This probably would have been a better set. I probably should have gone with this. But I was like, it sounds as troll. I don't even know if I should try to do a heat set like this. But looking back, this is dead ass my only way to win that game. But then you can just, well, I guess with Infestation, not really. But I'm pretty sure I still just died to EQ. I don't know, maybe I could have outplayed him with like Infestation, Curse, Protect, Sub. But it's such a cheese set. I don't know. It doesn't hit me and it feels good using a set like that. And it's useless against everything else, pretty much. So yeah, so basically it might have been just better to just not bring Dragapult this game, but I was like, it's a 19 pointer. Wait, is it? It's 19, yeah, 19 points. I was like, it costs so much. Probably should bring it. Like otherwise, what? I just bring low tier Shittermons and then Chempao. Okay, I had Mega Armored, so I almost didn't bring Mega Armored here. Which was obviously troll because I thought I could maybe deal with Garganackle. I was like really wrong. That thing could just body press. Otherwise, I think Regigigas could have maybe dealt with like a Salt Cure. I don't know, set, but I don't know. I didn't have much bulk, so I probably would have lost regardless. This was just kind of a dog shit matchup. Realistically looking back, I should have used my trick better on Rotom Frost. So obviously it's Scarf Chandelier. That part is like super obvious. So yeah, Unfortunate comes here and fucking toxics me again. 2 weeks in a row my Rhydon gets toxic. It's such a pain. I think it toxic twice in a row. He just predicts me to switch. I'm like, bruh, okay. And then he goes into the #1 counter. I was like, yeah, this is my best chance is Draco Meteor, but it doesn't kill. And obviously there's Terra, so there's no point. I think he doesn't Terra, if I remember correctly. Imagine I got a crit Draco there. Imagine if I got a crit Draco, I literally won the game. That game was literally just won there. If I got a crit Draco. If I just stayed in and crit Draco, but like I didn't expect him to just not. And I was like, okay, let me trick the Garganaka here. And now, obviously, you just switch. But my hope was you see it and be like, yeah, I can tank a Blizzard. I can tank a Volt Switch. He can't T-Wave me. Like, let me just stay in. But he doesn't stay in, obviously. He goes into Fortress. I get the trick here. I'm like really happy. I'm like, oh shit, I got Fortress Choice Scarf, so this is good. Also, that Volt Switch does so much damage. I should have gone into Dragapult. Like, if anything, I should have gone into Mega Armorage. Because I just hope it goes for Rapid Spin, right? If sets up rocks, doesn't matter. I just like I get a free hit in. Yeah, I want to get through this match quickly because it did not leave a good taste in my mouth. Literally had to wake up early to play the game, and then got my ass beat from a guy who said he did only 10-minute prep after the game. He's like, oh, all I did was 10-minute prep, and I won that game. It was like, okay, cool, bro. It's great. I would like to say, why are you here watching my ass get beat? I got permission from another artist to use their art. Of course, I had to slowly add shit in. It feels kind of troll adding all this stuff in during the season, but you know what? It liquefying. So also here, liquidation. I should have not megaed. I should have just stayed on mega. But I wasn't expecting them to go physical fucking Toxapex. Have a week long. I was getting beat by the 10-minute prep. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ren? How you doing? You guys are clutch and cheat here. If I had my speed from weak armor, it would have been GG. Because then, what? They'd had to go into Surf Edge, first impression. I literally think I just won there. I literally think I'm able to tank a liquidation and first impression extreme speed. But then, nah, I get fucked. See, I'm like fine with people doing 10-minute prep because that's basically how long I spend on my prep. It's just... I was just salty at the time. I was like, bro, he beat me 4-0. Had a really good matchup. I don't need you to rub it in more by saying you only did 10-minute prep. Like, good for you, bro. You also got swept by a Kartana the week before. So... this game did not leave a good taste in my mouth. I think that Flamethrower here was also a roll. I'd rest, so I would have peeled back to full. I wouldn't really have done much. I still lose, but I would have at least delayed it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was thinking of starting to commission some stuff that I want for next season. Just cause it'll take weeks to get everything done anyways. So might as well slowly start getting the ones I definitely want in. So the first few ones I want to get in are based off gacha game characters. Like the gacha game themed. Oh yeah, here it's troll. Cause I thought I was like, oh bro's an idiot going into his Choice Scarf Fortress. Like what's it gonna do to me, right? Toxic Stealth Rock, what, Rapid Spin? Like spikes or some shit, like what? And then it just EQs. Not gonna, oh, I hadn't planned for Genshin, but I might base a character or a Pokemon off of wait. Off Furuno, maybe. But I'm actually thinking Withering Waves. So I'm thinking we get a Pokemon themed off of her. So mainly color themed and maybe like similar to her playstyle, but I don't know. Playstyle is hard to translate into Pokemon in a way, but I think I can make it work out. But I'm more thinking about Withering Waves. So Withering Waves Carlotta. So this is the first one I'm thinking, right? Because my game is boring. We don't care about that. I just lose, so it's not fun. It's her. So it's like Glass Cannon. Oh, hey Shaw. What's up? I'm just showing like some of the stuff I'm planning for to add in. So I'm thinking, since she's a sniper, or kind of a sniper. Wait, this is a sniper. I'm thinking Kingdra, or either Kingdra and Teleon, but I'm thinking Kingdra might be better because I can have more variety in abilities. And I just get a mega with it. I already have some stuff planned out, so I will not reveal the full list of stuff I'm definitely bringing in, but there's some fun stuff. Something like ice type, like Kingdra based off this, and maybe like the other like alter form, which I think just appears in story quest. Had it auto-muted, it can't. Ow, crazy. So I think in this one it just only appeared in story. I haven't actually done the story, so I don't even know the context behind this. But I'm thinking we have like, I was thinking maybe shiny, but what if we had an alternate form? So like Kingdra Health form is the previous one, the normal one, and then we have like an evil form that's based off this color scheme, and it's ice poison. So we can have an ice poison type, which is one of the unused Pokemon types. Here, ice poison. We make it ice poison while watching this on light reading. Nice. So we have, yeah, so we have like an ice type Kingdra, and then an ice type ice poison Kingdra. Playoff physical special since it's even stats across the board. Yeah, I'm thinking that could be cool, but like, I want to give it Snipe Shot, and Snipe Shot is special. It just wouldn't feel right giving it, making it physical and just have Snipe Shot be useless. But you're 120 chapters away. That's crazy. Over 2,000 chapters, kind of insane. But yeah, armor. Back to the game. Armor Rouge here. I'm like, oh well, this is kind of GG. Literally, best I can do, I guess, is just like bring back the friendship. I think actually at this point, I just kind of gave up. I was like, just kill me. I literally can't break your Garganacl. Last 150 chapters suck. Feels rushed. Ah, it's classic. This guy setting up curse. I was like, bro, just end me. There's literally nothing I can do at this point, except maybe get like a burned flamethrower, but like toxic gaming, bro. See, fucking toxic is one of the reasons why I'm almost fine with cut moves. Like getting rid of like cut moves, like hitting power, toxic, return, that type of stuff, just so people can just stop spamming toxic on everything. I mean, I do that too. I put toxic on some of my mons as well, but like I just feel so cringe sometimes, especially on teams like these where it's just like, it's like just bulky stall type teams where you just click toxic and then recover, and then he's just like, cool, I can't break through, so I guess I have to say GG. It feels like offensive team, right? And then you just slap toxic on the Pokemon that you can't really break offensively. Cool. But not like, oh, my whole team's just gonna be bulky and I first toxic recover. This is one of the main things I hated in Gen 7, but also that was kind of like my main strategy in Gen 7. Netflix is weird because it feels like new mons should get hitting power, and the mons that are in Gen 9 should get Terra Blast and stuff. Yeah, honestly, Terra Blast is kind of an insane move. It's like, it's so easy to get coverage. But it's also, yeah, I never considered the mons because I usually just assume most Pokemon can get it, other than some of the weird gimmick mons and like mythicals and stuff. But yeah, I just thought I'd lose here, yeah. Yeah, Terra Blast, Cortana. Think about Terra Blast Blazeflung. Like the only reason for Greashik that I got him his Terra Blazeflung is I thought I had Terra Blast, because I was like, yo, like Blazeflung's biggest weakness, it only gets like two stabs, like Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, and then I guess like Psychic, but like you get the points. Like it does nothing. Yeah, I know it's so good to Terra, but I was like, yo, imagine if this guy could just Terra Blast anything. It couldn't break through. But yeah, I was trolled. I mean, he's still doing fine with it. I've watched his games. He lost to Chelsea, which is like whatever. I was like, you know, I honestly thought from the random battle abilities leak, I thought Greashik was washed, or not even just washed. He was just never good in the first place. Yeah, no shade, bro. I literally thought since you're from EXR, you're probably dog shit. But I was wrong. He's actually pretty good. I mean, for Terramon, so terrible. I have Terrabulu, and I assumed it would have had it, but it does not. So Terrabulu, and I can't even Terra Blast. Let's see. Next game is Hakaishing versus Shine. Uh-oh. There we go. Would have been bad because I did put down the stats for that. Good jump. Yeah, T-Blaster jump like 16. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you got Lele. Yeah, Lele. Oh yeah, Lele doesn't even get Terra Blast though. Okay, so Hakaishing versus Shine. All right, so Hakaishin's got the Sand Team. Terrablast Coco actually make the terrestrializing actually useful for it. Okay, but Hakaishin here got the Sand Team. Was like really troll, but last week he did beat dragons, and I think did you show the Terra? Right? They did not show the Terra. They really forgot about it. I had to remind them mid game. I was gonna say, like, I think Mega Tyrantrum kind of gets, I don't know. I think Jealous and Superior does a decent job taking hit from Mega Tyrantrum. I think Corviknight does too, actually. Mega Corviknight, if it goes full defense, it's a special defense. So our missile here, beautiful sprite, by the way. So it goes into the GOAT Stunfisk on the Supercell Slam. I don't even know why this guy went for Supercell Slam when there was a Stunfisk there, but yeah. And Stunfisk went crazy, immediately knocking Iron Missile to 50%. And also this Iron Missile did not have Roost this game. I think it's banded. I'm pretty sure this is a banded set, so having not having Roost and then going for a Supercell Slam is a bit wild. Because, like, you know, it gets Via Charge, and that was kind of the whole point of it, is just you do it when Hell Mega Stunfisk or OPSL, bro. Oh, was it banded? Oh, I did use 2 moves. I didn't even realize that, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. But okay, no. Mega Stunfisk, Mega Insurgence already has it, and it's already broken as hell. Like, the special huge power? It is already kind of insane. Like, I don't know, I'd be fine adding Mega Stunfisk if somebody requests it at the end. But I don't know, it just sounds OP. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to remind everyone that week 5 will be the last week to make transactions. What's its special attack again? Pokemon Insurgents. Mega Stunfisk. What's the stats for this thing? 91. Yeah, okay, that's kind of insane, yeah. 8-turn trick. Wait, it has what? It has Trick Room? 8-turn Trick Room. How? Wait, what? What gives 8-turn? Oh, Trick Rock. Stunfisk gets Trick Room? Or is it just an Insurgence thing? Oh, paired with it. Okay. If someone requests me to add in Mega Stunfisk, I'll be fine with it, but I don't think I'll make it as OP as the Insurgence one. We'll think of something more unique for it. I can't just copy Insurgents, but yeah. So it eats the U-turn there. I will say, Stunfisk is kind of a goat. It's overhated, bro. The people who hate on Stunfisk, they just don't like unique, funny designs. We do need some we do have mid-tier mons. We have Mega Gyarados Y. And what was that, Mega Superior? We do have mid-tier megas. We have Renurgus. Also, I think this thing is kind of mid. This is kind of dog shit. And Drapion, Mega Drapion is a hell of mid tier, probably even low tier actually at this point. Mega Samurot's a decent mid tier. I think that one's decent. Mega Surfridge is okay. Renurgus, I guess. It's just a good wall. That's what it is. It's literally you just use it to wall stuff off. But maybe that can't make all the mons min-maxed. Ah, yeah. I mean, I feel like I've done a good job for not min-maxing Pokemon. For the most part, honestly, for Pokemon that I min-max would probably be ones that like really need it, or just Pokemon I really like. like for this, like the, you know, this one I was talking about, the Kingdra one. If I do make a Kingdra, I'm low-key, I would low-key need Shell to hold me back from min-maxing it, because I would probably love it a lot. Mega Sudowoodo? Okay, low-key, I'm trying to add in a Mega Sudowoodo. The one that, is that Amaria is giving me access to. He has it somewhere here. I'm probably have to go scroll back really far. Actually, let me go on Instagram instead. Find it here. Oh my, I forgot. I got logged out of everything today. Let me log in real quick. Wait, what email did I even use to log into this? We'll find out. But there is a Mega Sudowoodo that's gonna be an ice and rock type that this guy made. And I did want to add it. I kind of want to min-max it for a joke. Like give it like plus 100 attack and refrigerate. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, and then so I think it might be this guy. They're like practically the same person. They do like collabs. I'm asking for permission to use this stuff. Because he only gave me the images for the megas, but I'm asking him if I can also add in that stuff. I think I had to check the other one. Yeah, where's the search button? There we go. Let's see. They should have a Sudowoodo somewhere here. Wait, what? When did they have? I didn't notice. I didn't realize they had this one. Oh wait, this is a different person. Never mind. I'd probably need permission from them as well. That's cool though. Wait, this is Dragonite, right? Yeah, this is Dragonite. Dragon Water. It's just better Kingdra. Okay, not to get sidetracked. But that's really cool art. I'm looking for this Mega Sudowoodo. Where is it? I know it's somewhere. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Wait, it's here. Mega Sudowoodo. Gosh, that took me a while. Rock and Ice type. I don't think they gave it an ability yet. Yeah, so we can say. I was thinking like, low-key, you just give it plus 100 attack, refrigerate, and this thing just kills itself with double edge. But it's your best breaker. How much attack does Sudowoodo normally have? 100. Give it 200 attack. 200 attack. Refrigerate. It goes bomba. It doesn't get any ice moves if I remember correctly. No ice. It gets ice punch. Bro, 200 attack ice punch. Anyways, back to the Hakaishin game. I'm being distracted here. So this guy misses Toxic, which is big oof, and he misses it again. So clearly Hakaishin was cheating, right? By using Sandveil, or using as one Paladon with Sandveil and Sandstream. Unbelievable. Slush Rush and Sand Rush as one. Everything's gotta be as one. Okay, but anyways, you got the Goodra here. Obviously, big bulky Pokemon misses Toxic again. 3 times in a row. Obviously, the third one didn't matter, but it's kind of just rubbing salt in that situation. So it knocks up the lefties. It's pretty cool. Gets a nice Earth Power here. So Goodra has EQ here, and can kind of just spam it. I think was it? Yeah, Stunfisk here shows off rest. Interesting. I don't know. He decides. Hakaishin decides. Oh, let's go into our Excadrill and like. Okay, it's not a bad idea to go into Excadrill, but like setting up is sus. I guess especially after you see Sleep Talk here. Like, luckily they dodged a bullet there, right? But like, dude, imagine if this was Air Balloon Excadrill. Would have been such an like 3-4 switch out. But setting up here was just very risky and way too early in my opinion, because you don't break your Corviknight, right? There's nothing you can do to Corviknight, so like I don't know what you're doing setting up this early. And then they realized they forgot to tell Terras. So yeah, Excadrill gone. I think crit mattered actually there, but yeah, it was Fire, Excadrill, and then Ground Jellicent. And then here comes Kapoudon again. It's the Earth Power, and then lands Toxic, guys. And I was like, yeah, that crit EQ actually mattered, I think. Because then I think Stunfisk would be able to live another move and then dressed up again. So it's kind of troll. He finally lived it, landed toxic, and that was the one moments where if I was a Kaishin, like if I was in this match with Kaishin, I wouldn't even be mad that I got toxic because this guy missed it like 3 times. So I was like, you know what, you deserve it as a treat. And good old Mega Corviknight here. Okay, Super Cell Slam, go. And he gets another crit U-turn. It's like, this guy just constantly gets crit. It's so troll. And then with the Sand boost, the special defense is boosted here, which is, you know, pretty smart. Sand team easily lives the Earth power and then takes that out. So watch how weak Mega Tyrantron is. See, it only did 54% at +1 to Corviknight. To be fair, it is Mega Corviknight. And you know, Mega Tyrantrum 1 kill game. 18-point Mega, by the way. I'm lucky thinking we can consider lowering its price, but I don't know. Just the threat that it can pose with D-Dance is kind of insane, but at the same time, I feel like it's so... like, it just keeps failing to get that one shot and then just dying. Getting one shot. Wait for another Katana sweep? Oh, man. See, if the Rock, like, didn't get a forfeit, they maybe could have done it again. But I don't know. But they had a chance to just do it again. An iron detector showing off once again why it's insane as a Taiwanese refugee joins chat. I think this game is just kind of Jover. Like, it's... I guess Iron Missile is there, but it's like, it can get weakened so much. And then here comes another low tier shitter that goes crazy in this game. Freaking Jellicent, man. Freaking Jellicent. Dude, this thing getting extreme stuff is insane. Like, it tanks moves like crazy. And then extreme steps, and it goes to full, and now this Renurgus can't do any damage. I think this interaction actually goes on for a bit. Oh no, it goes into Gudra here, which is smart. Forgot. I'm pretty sure Jellicent did take it. Oh yeah, I had to hang power. That's why. Wait, but that did like 17%. So Jellicent did die here. Oh no, I forgot. Kaishin went back to Renurgus for some reason. I don't understand why. Because he didn't see it back to full when it was just about to die. Like, the hitting power did 17%. There's no point. I don't know, that was kind of troll. He literally just lets Renurgus die for nothing when, you know, Gudra could have done the... literally could have done the job. Also, this thing just lives on 1%. And then just heals back. Watch him Mega Renurgus and reverse sweep here. He even Mega though. Oh, I forgot this guy. Wait, wait. No, Hakaishin has fucking Mega Tyrantrum. Dumb, stupid. I forgot. It's Jirok? I think, yeah, it's Jirok that has Mega Renurgus. It's crazy how there's two Renurguses. The name sounds so weird. I hate saying it. And then good old body press Corviknight. I think Iron Missile here with no Roost just loses. I feel like if it had Roost, it won this game actually. I literally think if it had Roost, it won. I don't know, I think maybe Ice Spinner does too much, but still. Can't help but think it possibly could have done a lot better. Okay, so next game is Ollie Boy versus Kairong. So Kairong is a replacement for Greg. I just wanted to quickly get the match done so he could get his game going, but we'll still go over to the match. Okay, so Chiron's team, you know, it's the Mega Drapion, which is a very big fraud Pokemon, I will say now. I mean, we kind of need that when it had the bug typing, but you know. Iron Claw. It is a crazy Iron Claw set, I will say, this game. Well, I'll show you. It's kind of crazy. Not too crazy, but you'll see why I think it's kind of crazy. And then the Okidogi, which, by the way, when I first played through Scarlet Violet, I literally cannot stop laughing at this name. Can you ping me when it's close to your game? Okay. Alright, and then good old Cinderace Gaming. Light boy, I'm thinking here. Actually, other than Scarf Revengers, Spectre literally just wins this game so easily. Need to finish Atlantic deck build? Oh shoot! All right, good luck with that. Mr. whole Mecha Samurai team as well. So little T, yeah, here comes the obvious triple axle. This is kind of the most common interaction between these two. 3,500, 3,600 people is kind of insane. Samurai here, good old missing the ceaseless edge like usual. I feel like it's so common for this guy to miss it. I know it's 85% accuracy, but 85 is not even that bad. Good old ceaseless, you know, set up all those spikes. Adrenaline Kiss heals so much. It's kind of a crazy move. But that's 3 layers of spikes, which is insanely good for Chiron. If I remember correctly, yeah, he just goes into here. Yeah, it's like 85% accuracy. It misses a lot. Let's see. What? Oh, it's 90%. Never mind. It's not 85. It feels like 85 though. It misses so often. 90% accuracy. My bad. Catering is gone here, and then the King Game kind of. Wait, Mega Drapion surely should have Break, right? Also, does acupressure raise evasion? Because I'm pretty sure acupressure is usually, yeah, wait, no, acupressure is a banned move. Because it's banned smogging, yeah, it should be a banned move. I was like, you know what, this guy's getting his ass beat, so it's probably okay. Yeah, I'll DM him that right now, actually. Yo, as a quick, I wasn't sure if like it changed in like later gens. I was like, oh, maybe in Gen 9 or Gen 8 they made it so acupressure can't raise evasion anymore. Yo, as a quick reminder, since I watched our week 2 game, acupressure is not allowed. I'm pretty sure he did. He might have removed Mega Drip. I don't think he actually did. Wait, no, but acupressure can boost evasion though. That's the problem of the move. That's the main problem of acupressure. Is it can boost. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it can, yeah, it can boost. So, oh yeah, it's Terror Flying. I forgot this King Gambit. Break wouldn't do anything regardless. Yeah, okay, here's where it's good. Oh, Moody's the one. Okay. That makes sense then, yeah. So it's Quirk Drive Speed. Which I would like to just say is kind of insane, considering we made the stats purposely so that boosting speed makes you lose so much attack that it's not worth it. Like what you had to basically have 0 attack EVs and like a lot less like IVs as well in order to boost your speed. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Especially since there's really no other stats you really want to put it into because it has no bulk. But yeah, boost energy speed. So now Cloudstar can take a hit easily. But he got a crit for 46%. And then it curses, which I think it still lives as long as it doesn't get crit. Yeah, it's fine. He just recovers. Yeah. I guess, yeah, HP for less recoil. That makes sense. I forgot. I'm pretty sure what this thing can like one-shot a la Momola, but at the same time, if he uses Volt Tackle, it almost gets one-shot by the recoil, which is so funny. Should have been Power Whip? Nah, if you got Power Whip, you miss. You're gonna miss. Plus, Leaf Blade is better for crits. With Power Whip, you're just gonna miss it and just die. 80% recoil? All I remember is insanely high. Oh yeah, I remember. Outside just sweeps here. It lives on 1%, kind of insane. I mean, regardless, Spectre just wins here. I think it can one-shot Cinderace. I mean, it's also paralyzed, so it wouldn't matter. Mega Samurai would have won. But yeah, good old another Clodsire going crazy. Granite E-Terrain gets 30% overflow. Ah. Okay, so next game. Poison Heal versus Canuck. Let's see. Right, I do. Nope, wait, this is the wrong game. P-Heal versus Canuck. Okay, so yeah, Canuck Chum is the one with the Mega Cerulege first pick, which is not a bad pick because that thing is really good. Poison Healing's team is honestly kind of insane. Like their low tier is Megatropius, and this thing has proved to be way underpriced. Big oopsie. I wonder who did that. My bad, guys. I'll do better next time, but I also blame you guys for allowing me to put it down so low. Okay, so it's Ghost, Comfey, Ice, Kilowatro, Fairy, Claydol. He doesn't hear. Doesn't switches out for some reason. It brings it back in. It's kind of funny because it's just like he should have stayed in. He should have not. But the Roark is just like, yo, you get a second chance. Do better. Also, Bitterblade is just kind of insane on a Mega Pokemon like that. You know what? It looks cool, so it deserves all those broken stats. Good old Tonk here, preventing the toxic. Skidoodling out into Tropius. Avoids the EQ, and then now it gets to Mega, and now it can't be toxic. But then he doesn't Mega. He's like, huh, okay. I see a mon, I'm like, oh, that's like 18 points, and it turns out to be worth 10. And I see another mon, I'm like, oh, that's like 10 points. And so, yeah, it happens. Like, was it slither segment or slicing segment, as I misspelled it? Should not be 13 points. I think should be like 16 or maybe even 17 points. Maybe Loki 17 points and like 20-point Terra. That thing is kind of insane. Megatropia should also be higher, at least maybe like 12 or 13 for this thing. Mega Tyrantrum, I'm thinking could be 16 or 17. And what's it? Mega Drapion should probably be like 10 points. Loki 10 points or even lower. Like I don't think it's that good. It's just very underwhelming. The speed is nice, but like I don't know, it is kind of mid. But anyways, back to the game. He hasn't mega'd for a while. Like, I'm pretty sure he just wants to do it for the ground immunity, but like, also, this is kind of troll because like you saw he had taunt, so yeah, this thing is a test, right? Yeah, it's literally dipping your feet in the water, so that's why I'm like slowly adding stuff in. That's why the season could totally have had more stuff in it, but I just purposely didn't. Just to make it easy to go through, but there's so many people joining. Like I hate it, bro. There's so many people joining. I think I just gotta replace all the joiners, and then hopefully I can get through the rest of the season smoothly. So good old Tinkaton gets nice heat waved. It's a nice knockoff. So now if you get rocks up, it'll be like a-okay. Doesn't think Goldango here, which I get it. You don't want to be toxic, but like I felt he could have just EQ'd, no? But I guess like yeah, you went for the hacks. So now your Terrapagos is paralyzed, which is not good. Terrapagos actually went kind of insane this game. And no shot, I don't think it belongs in like 18 or where do we put this at 17 or something? Yeah, 17 is pretty good for it. Focus misses. Oh yeah, this isn't lefties Terrapagos, which is kind of interesting. I will say it probably would have been really nice to have it. But yeah, Terrapagos went kind of crazy this game. Like what? Just a flamethrower did 31% to Tornadus, and it's not stab. I mean, Tornadus isn't really that bulky. So he starts setting up here, which I found very troll, because like you might as well Terra ghosted earlier, because now you can't, you're not as healthy. And you could have just calm minded again. I don't know. They should have terrored earlier, but they should have revealed Roar, which is kind of insane. And then yeah, expecting the Ice Beam went to that, but I didn't go for it. It might not have it, or it might have. That's what I'm saying here. You literally just could have, yeah, he just gets EQ, so it's like Claydol's not a good stay in, but you know, he beats the Claydol. Ranger comes here. Also, going for Hydro Pump is so bold, because like obviously Surf and Dark Pulse is killed there. Kilowattra comes in for some reason. What's a Kilowattra supposed to do? Damn, my toenail is really long. I don't know why I felt like saying that. I just felt it's necessary to say. Because it's bothering me now, but I don't have a nail clipper. Yeah, so Grandeur comes in. It's just another sack. But I'm pretty sure it might be... They assume it's like Choice Spec or something. I think it is. Also, Jesus Christ, that Ice Beam did so much damage. And a Kilowattra proving why it's so dog shit. Like, I know people say like, oh, it's so good on raid teams. I've never seen this Pokemon ever do anything useful. Urshifu, big back Urshifu coming in to deal so much damage. Claim 2 kills. And then Terrapagos, yeah, so Terrapagos gone. And the Garchomp just ends here. So, I get it. You realize this is his only play is to hope he lives in EQ. I feel like you have to take out Garchomp and hope your best play is to hope Tornadus misses Bleak Windstorm. Like EQ, you can't miss EQ. You cannot miss EQ. So if you're gonna try and set up as your last like hope, you might as well just eat a CC, kill Garchomp, and then hope Tornadus misses. But you know, at that point, it probably didn't matter. It probably wouldn't have missed. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was the better play. All right, let's try and get through these quicker. We like we're 1 hour in, and we're almost done with week 2. So next up is John Paul versus Ahmed. Our most recent match. Yeah, I lost my first VGC game today. It was so upsetting. Like, I woke up, all my teams were deleted. I rebuilt it. And then I lost my first VGC game. It's sad. I was really upset. Bronzong lets me stop. Yeah, dude. Bronzong almost claimed another, like, 5-6 kills again. I got, like, 4, I'm pretty sure. Wait, if I remember correctly, wait, let me check out the leaderboard. Oops. So, kill leaderboard. Yeah, freaking Bronzong has 9 kills. It's kind of insane. Bro, if literally Jirok played again and got another swept, it would have been higher. Oh, if we got auspicious kill leaders, it's freaking Shaw with this Cortana. Wait, guess what, guys? Freaking Bronzong has more kills than Shaw's Cortana. Oh my god. But we should raise Bronzong's price. Call it the John Paul tax. So yeah, obviously you're forced to Terra Steel here, but it doesn't even go for Ivy. So you know, honestly, I remember actually now. I get it. Ogerpon's Terra body aspect. Or someone's getting stat adjustment, just pricing. I'm not changing stats. I think literally the coder guy told me not to change any existing Pokemon stats. But I think he did accidentally change Lucardia's ability once, but so I don't think it really matters too much, but you know. It is Jean Paul's games. We were just talking about you, by the way. We were talking about how Jean Paul's Bronzong has 4 kills in your Cortana. Ah, it's so funny. I hope I don't fight John Paul this season. Let me check my schedule. So week 3, I'm probably gonna get a forfeit win. Yo, I literally fight John Paul on week 4. I fight him next week. Fuck, bro. I'm gonna be the one going up against this wrong song. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because I actually know John Paul likes who runs this stupid iron defense rest body press. So like, I'll make sure I don't lose to it. Make it miss. Yeah, make it miss body press 100%. I can't move. So I think he teared a bit too early there, but I think that's his only tear he used, so it didn't really matter. So I will say this Pikamuku probably is the reason this guy lost. Like oh okay, well not yet, but he does the cowardly play of not clicking a move. Me cheating? I would never. I'm going to Pikamuku. What, to tank or to get the toxic off? So here's the deal. He wants to toxic it, right? Which, like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I would love to sucking toxic it, but now low like power, I can't hit it for effectively. The only thing you have, I mean, I guess he had Mega Gyarados, which I think he should have gone into earlier, but yeah, actually no. He ran a Dragon Dance set this game actually, and almost won actually. It was kind of close. He actually almost won. But I kind of think turning it water is kind of troll. I get it, you want the toxic, but I don't know. Also, this goes on for a really long time. I think, okay. Okay, so yeah. Piku, oh my god, okay, yeah. Pikamuku down. Sneasler got the poison touch. Pretty neat. Yeah, the taunt is good. The taunt is really nice here because now, yeah, reminds me I should use taunt for next week. I'm about to lose. Like, the only game I'm gonna get a win in is like this forfeit win this week, unless I replace the yellow Tilly and then do my match this week. And then I might just end up losing. Bro, I'm gonna end up through the season with 0 wins. I'm gonna start banning everyone who beat me. So I don't understand this play. This play got me like, it almost got me triggered. I was like, yeah, let's save our 5% health Corviknight by going into fucking our only Pokemon that can technically break this thing. Except Mega Gyarados, why was that pinning? But then he didn't go into that earlier. Like, you want to go for the Power Whip crit, right? Why would you just sack that off? What? And then taunt here is good, yeah. Should've just taunted earlier. I don't know. So he gives up on the 6-0 by sacking off Mandiburs. Kajo's fine too, but like, I don't know. Has a high crit ratio, yeah. Then yeah, you go into that, but like, I mean, if Celeste wants to replace and didn't fight me for week 3, I'd be totally fine with it. Why did we just end up like losing every game this season? I mean, getting a forfeit win as my only win during the season would suck too, but who cares? Honestly, I don't care too much as long as it's not an ass win, like ass loss. Like I hate just getting like stalled on. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about the HVF. Little funny. 1-8. Okay, maybe not that funny. Okay, so he misses Poltergeist, real unfortunate. I don't think it mattered because he had Ursaluna, but I don't know, because he never used Ursaluna. I guess to be fair, Frosty Waifu did kind of deal with Gyarados really well. So this Mega Gyarados kind of went crazy because it's It's Dragon Dance. It's a physical Mega Gyarados. So obviously the problem with this is if it does a Mega, it has a higher attack. It is a crazy set, yeah. So yeah, the best way to deal with it, which I agree with John Pod, this is a really good play, is you force the Mega with Iron Pods, but then yeah, obviously it just dies here. Or it doesn't die, but it takes a lot of damage to Power Whip. But now this thing has lower attack. Also, proving why Recover was good for this thing. Because now this thing could just, yeah, it just literally stalled out the Gyarados and was able to chip it down enough. So you just use the rest of your team to just deal chip damage to Mega Gyarados. And now, yeah, with Parting Shots and Bitter Malice, it just couldn't keep up. It should have just gone special, in my opinion. Like what? You just Blizzard. You Blizzard the Frosty Waifu and you will be fine. Zap canning the water Bronzon. Put in work Hydro Pump. Ursaluna, Fire Blast, Slicing, you know, and probably just gets walled by Iron Pod, but you know. Yeah, actually does get kind of walled by Iron Pod, but you know. Yeah, I just felt like a better set. Okay, but now we go into Auspicious Week 2. So I want to get these matches a little bit quicker. Okay, so first game, Green Llama. I've never heard of this guy before. You guys know what who Green Llama is? Let me find the replay. There we go. Versus Bio. Zapcanning would be decent, yeah. I think if they ran Zapcanning special, they would have won, yeah. Yeah, because Zapcanning is decent to Iron Pod, yeah. Probably not enough HP. Like, it probably would have just been chipped down, because I think Ursaluna can probably take one Hydro Pump and then Blood Moon it. I think it lives on. I'm pretty sure it does. So next no recovery should win the 1v1, yeah. Okay, so Green Llama here with the whole Mega Armourouge, just like me. He literally copied me, by the way. I was the one who drafted Mega Armourouge. This guy's copied me. And then Vile's got a pretty darn scary team here. Kind of. Good old Iron Missile. And Mega Corviknight. So this is the good, funny crit. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Mega Corviknight here comes in. Cecil Sedge. I'm pretty sure 37%. Was this? It's not defensive, right? Like, it doesn't have defensive investment. More of the story is trusting your Pokemon to reward you for making greedy plays. True. We love greed. So, yeah, dude, it literally looks like Llama. It's max HP, no investment. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So yeah, no wonder this thing died. You switched it in on a physical Pokemon that does neutral stab with no defensive investment. I guess they had Blastoise, but if I'm not correct, that was an Assault Vest set. It is Urchin Food Dark, right? Not Rapid. If it is Rapid, easily just going over to Rapid. Yeah, still had a chance, yeah, but still, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's just caught Prediction Shaw. Good old crit Razor Shell. Bomba. And then, yeah, the Salt Vest Blastoise going crazy. I assumed it was just Shell Smash, that's why it outsped. And then here comes Tapu Lele. So, getting into Calm Mind battle with Volcarona. Kind of funny, because Volcarona does not win that. Psychic Terrain Gaming. Oh yeah, Urshifu Dark here. See, oh yeah, wait, because it's Terra Fairy. I forgot about that. Otherwise, I was like, yeah, he just Wicked Blow there, but no, not with that. And then good old Miracle Blastoise, which I think they probably should have gone in earlier. I don't know. It probably felt smarter to do that. And then Swallow doing Swallow things. Oh yeah. And then Quark Drive. Good old Quark Drive speed boost. Like I feel like it's so pointless. What's like why even do that? Mega Armory Gaming. Bomba. The fact that Mega Armory here outsped Garchomp was kind of funny because like I feel like they definitely should have had it outsped. Because then Destiny Bond is Destiny Bond. It's a funny set. Like I just assumed that Garchomp without speed here. Tanks an attack from Sneasler, but I think it just dies to it dies as well regardless. Yeah, at that point, Green just won the game. Next game is Sir versus Archman Sean. Week 2. They were the first game to be done here in week 2. So there is both an Emolga on my screen and a Warrain and a double. I already saw Ollie Boy's game in GPL with that. They're gonna see this video, I'm just saying. You're in the top right there. It's okay. We put them in lower division for a reason, you know? It's for people to have fun. So Artman's team, yeah, it is pretty goated. I think was it, but look at their team right now. Meowscarda is kind of like their only offense here, at least that they brought to this team, this matchup, right? So it's like if Meowscarda dies, you have literally 0 offense. I guess you have Marowak, but Marowaka is really slow. I feel like it's just not good and not reliable as your only offense. But then like Walrang, Walrang is Walrang, bro. What is the Walrang supposed to do, man? Looking at this game, maybe good for Weavile, but like type chart. This is a good scald there. Oh yeah, because they went offensive toxic effects. And a good old super self slam to the Baneful Bunker. See, I feel like Artman would probably do a lot better in these games if they ran actual sets. I mean, I get it. Like, offensive attacks is a great way to catch off your opponents. I don't know. And then Tailwind, Corviknights. Wait, there's some not Corviknight on Thunderous. I don't understand that play either because Body Press doesn't break through it. So he just sacked off that. Sacked up Corviknight. And then you go. I don't understand that play. Why take needless chip on Warrain? And then Ice. I forgot this guy. Ice Ewan. Why? Also, missing Icy Wind is kind of funny because it's such a dog shit move, and they just miss it. Free sub back up. Terra Water, Alolan the Marowak is pretty nice with Lightning Rod, but like, I know, and his sets are just funny. And yeah, you can triple axle here with Meowscarada. You can just take that out, no problem. Bonk. Oh yeah, hits it twice. That's kind of troll. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They should have clicked triple again to make it seem like they were choiced, but funny at this point, it just can't break through. Double. I think he uses Flower Trick, no? Actually, yeah, wait. It can miss, but it's good for bluffing. Wow, I forgot this was Cotton Guard Double Edge. This thing gets Body Press, right? Yeah, probably would have been smarter play. Kind of an early rest, but you know, it's fine. So I don't understand what a Warring was supposed to do here. Maybe for Hydreigon. Okay, yeah, Flower Trick was not enough regardless, so switching out. I guess they switched out to get the Protean back, but like, yeah. wasn't doing anything. All right, but yeah, that was just a funny double sweep. If I had a nickel for every double sweep I've seen, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but still crazy. I have, other than that, it's happened twice. Okay, so next game is, oh, the game we just watched. Blissful versus Jordan. This one actually was a roller coaster of a game. Do mine real? We'll get to yours. Yours is next, actually. Yours is right after this. You can't wait for yours. Yours is second to last. Okay, so Blissful's very interesting team here. See, I was very excited about this team or this match because I could finally see Shimmering Bloom in action. Also, I will say it's kind of crazy Shimmering Bloom actually fits. The name actually fits on here. I think this game was the best game. Yeah, it definitely was. I think this one was actually the most enjoyable to watch. Actual roller coaster. So Shimmering Bloom went kind of crazy this game. Good old flip term. I just assumed it was Scarf, right? I just assumed Scarf Gaming. I think Bliss was kind of trolling with Megatropius instead this game because, like, why are we dragon dancing? Oh, I guess it's fine for King Rabbit, but I guess that was not too bad then, yeah. Hyper Cutter. Wait, I forgot, this guy didn't go immunity. Gligar was kind of insane, and it reveals the Ice Fane. Kind of claiming for wasn't it Rick, yeah. There's a nice crit on the EQ. It's a good thing I had speed. If it didn't have speed, it was just dead there. And then here, Shimmering Bloom and goes crazy with the Terra Ice. 48%. See, like, imagine if it was Scarf Shimmering Bloom. And he just forced it out like that. For sure Scarfed. Gee, right, yeah. Did EQ kill there? Might have. I mean, at this point, he sacked off Tropia, so it didn't matter. Iron Pod comes in and he... Which kind of doesn't make sense because he had freeze drive. I guess he got the Thunder Wave, actually, yeah. Thunder Wave was good there. But he kind of just sacks off Iron Pod here. It's like, oh shit. Shimmering Bloom. Shimmering Bloom stonks. And then here, Terra Grass, Rampardos, Rock Polish. And then boom, wait. Rampardos gets... Oh, it doesn't. I was gonna say, like, why not give it Rockhead? I forgot, it doesn't get Rockhead. Like, imagine if it had Rockhead. It would have gone so crazy. Well, not really, because Dragapult Gaming. Well, no, I would have had enough HP so that a Recoil doesn't kill it. Yeah, so I was like, oh shit, Rampardos can just do so much here now. And then Dragapult Sucker Punches. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And Scarf Tree comes in here into Dark Pulse, reveals Focus Sash, yeets this out of the way, and I'm like, bruh. Bliss has 2 Pokemon left. He literally lost. It's GG. It's GG, right guys? Right guys? It's game here. It's literally game. The game is over. To be fair here, Azumarill just looked way too good at the end here. Like literally, other than Shimmering, no, yeah, even if Shimmering Bloom was alive. But to be fair, if you kill Dragapult, Shimmering Bloom comes in, you can't set up. The only reason he was able to set up was because Shimmering Bloom was dead. It's so peak. This guy didn't have... Jordan didn't have Giga Drain. I don't think Giga Drain killed, actually. It's a 75%. So, it's a big GG. Oh my god. He's so back. Azumarill stonks. I always think of Azumarill as a fraud because I was like, it's so hard to get that belly drum set up sometimes. It was a bonk. It just outspeeds everything. Doesn't help that Jordan's team It's like 2 fast ones, and then like all of his bulky Pokemon are pretty slow. So once you get the speedy Pokemon out, you don't even need Aqua Jet anymore. You just kill. Go bonk. Like the first time in a while I've seen a Zoomer will actually do anything useful. Alright, next up is... Actually, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty long game. Is Magot Rizel versus Seigax. Gaysex. So... Terra Bug. You will win P-Gritty. Click the button, make the magic happen. And then, yeah, hideouts here. Got the Terra flying Probopass fighting Moltres. I think this guy should stop bringing Probopass. Probopass is such... Oh, yeah, and he has a Terra Electric Great Tusk. Fucking Probopass is such a fraud Pokemon. I think he only brought it as a check for Celesteela, though. I forgot what his set was. No, it was a check to autotomize. To the autotomize Celestial set. It was annoying as I had to force Terra to do anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Rizzo did some reflection. I remember we talked in DMs about this. He said a place where he realized that like bad, and we'll see here. And this was a huge play because it's very unfortunate. The Parahax this game was kind of insane because like I think he could have won this game if he didn't get paralyzed there. Like if he takes down Slicing Segment, I think he literally just wins. Well, I forgot we gave this thing Stone Edge. You know, I completely forgot we gave it Stone Edge. Who the hell gave this thing Stone Edge? It doesn't get Stone Edge. Slicing Segment doesn't get Stone Edge. Ah, you're bulky. That would have made it a bit tricky because you'd have to find a place to to heal. It doesn't get it. It doesn't know. It doesn't. No rock moves. So it actually was pretty safe. He just got real unlucky there. So Mega Tyrantrum comes in. Buffet Wicked Blow back. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had Wicked Blow on it originally. He still probably wouldn't want a Wicked Blow there because then he could get burned. Oh wait, it's Pressure. I forgot he went Pressure. Moltres. I think Flame Body probably would have been better because then Slicing won't be able to spam the U-turn. Also would be able to punish potentially punish Tyrantrum crunches. Oh, it would also punish Cinderace U-turns actually. That Wicked, you cry and draft around one. So I always thought Great Tusk is sus here because can't Tyrantrum literally just EQ it? Wait, no, not EQ, Zen Headbutt. So you'd have to force out the era there. It's like great for doing that. Tyrantrum has felt useless because my opponents had multiple hard cancer. I know that. See, I feel like everyone always has answers to Tyrantrum. Like you can literally just bring a Terra user, and so many Pokemon have Body Press, right? Yeah, and then John Paul also got a round one. So whoops, who underpriced this one? I will say, yeah, I think Mega Tyrantrum is very overrated. Like we probably saw, oh, it has sheer force, it has so much attack and enough speed, and it can just easily D-dance and sweep, right? I just feel like it's like so underwhelming as a sweeper because a lot of times it scares their opponents so much that they prep really well for it, so that it doesn't really actually get anything done. Like it's just a regular ult attacker. It's not even that crazy. It just has good stats because of Mega. Dragon Dark probably would have been better, yeah. But I feel like Zen Headbutt probably would have been really nice there. You force out the Terra and then you get a ZQ. Because we know that Great Tusk is always switching in 4 weaknesses from Rock, yeah. And so here's where I feel like this is probably one of his biggest misplays. Should keep pricing, but go to Dragon Dark. Yeah. The only reason I kept a rock type is because we had 0 rock megas, so I wanted a mega for every typing. And we got rid of rock typing on Warris. So I was like, okay, Mega Tyrantrum then has to keep its rock type. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a single rock type mega. That was the whole reason why we chose those fossils as megas, is because I wanted a rock type. Okay, so obviously, like, yeah, Superior is scary because it could have either hitting power rock or hitting power fire. And then Hideout would have to make the prediction here, right? He had to say, do I think it's hitting power fire or hitting power rock? What I'm thinking is maybe he should have tarot here. I don't know. As an me, what a fire flank is a very nice typing. But fighting is good, right? I don't know. Because then you can also tank hits from Mega Tyrantrum for a decent bit. And then you don't have to worry about... Oh, no. Actually, no, it would have been bad because then Leaf Storm would have just swept through this thing. Yeah, okay, no. You only tear fighting if you know you can get the kill and are worried about hitting power fighting or rock. But like... He kind of over predicted in some of these, yeah, because he U-turned here, right? Goes into Scissor and just leaves the Scissor here. I feel like he should have, because like, obviously you're not faster. You get in the slow U-turn. I think he should have just Heat Waved, right? Heat Waved, he just goes into Tyrantrum. You just go back into Great Tusk and then force the switch out. Or Alamomolo. But now that you mispredicted and went for U-turn, now you lost your Scizor. Which, by the way, he has a very funny Scissor set, which you didn't get to see that game. He did show me the Poke Paste. Okay. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Dude, Firefox has been really dog shit lately. Tear the Moltres, but I don't think they can tear anything beside Propass. Yes, because their Propass set was solely to stop your Celesteela from sweeping him. Okay, that's cool. So they just wanted to hold it. So yeah, he was Soft Sand Tomb. Oh, I forgot what this was for again. I gotta check here. Sand Tomb was for Cinderace? I don't know. I actually don't remember what this was for. But yeah, he's Soft Sand Technician Sand Tomb, which is kind of heat. This is freaking Hideout's always going with these heat ass sets, bro. But yeah, it didn't really do anything because he got kind of over predicted. Okay, so now obviously he goes back into here. Here's what you misplayed, right? When I hear he's heat waving, he's like, oh, okay, so that means he wasn't intending to switch at all. So let me stay in a heat wave. He's like, oh, he protected. Okay, then. And I think he clicks U-turn here, which is like a really bad play. Yeah, because he over predicted. I was like, click heat wave. Like, even if he goes into that Tyrantrum, it is so less punishing than it not switching out. Right? Because now that it stayed in and Leaf Stormed, now he's in a very, very horrible situation. Because now he has to either switch back into Moltres and hope, or just hope he has something that can take it out, which I think he goes into Probopass here. No, he goes into Raikou. Because Raikou outspeeds? Yeah, because Raikou outspeeds, but Raikou doesn't have anything. And he overpredicts again here. I mean, a lot because he brought pressure on Moltres, even outside of Yellow Magic. Yeah. Yeah, was it because Slicing was able to freely U-turn out? And if he had Flame Body, then he couldn't get the like the negative priority pivot in. So like, yeah, it's a bit like I know Hideout really likes to go pressure on the bird sometimes, to PP stall, but like I don't know. I feel like what makes Moltres and Zapdos so good is because of Flame Body and Static. It's like one of the biggest things. Overgate is getting so dumb and cursed. L. Feels bad. But now, yeah, he's basically sacked off his pro pass here. Just a volt switch. Like if what was his pro pass set? He should have T-waved. Literally, he should have just T-waved. It was just kind of a bad play. Definitely should have T-waved there. Like, you're going into there because you have no other option there. Or you feel too pressured to go back into mode trace. Then you just click mode switch and do nothing. Playing on tilt? I don't know. My boy Hideout does not tilt. I've never seen this guy tilt before. Mostly because I've never seen this guy IRL, so I don't know how he what it's like when he tilts stuff. But yeah, that is kind of I think he's told me before, is just like he does a lot of good prep, or sometimes good prep, or he does a lot of planning and stuff. But he says he's bad in battle because he often like makes bad predictions or makes bad plays. I think it's just the pressure of playing probably just kind of gets to him, makes kind of bad decisions. This next plot development just feels forced and rushed. Feels bad. Yeah, because here you just gotta click heat wave. Like, yeah, I know he's got protect, but like you can't switch out anymore. You just gotta click. Even like, oh, this miss was so bad. This here is very unlucky. I think, like, yeah, he's already been punished for making bad plays, but when he actually makes a good play, he misses. Honestly, this was a very tragic moment. I think this is a very unlucky game for him, but like, yeah, that miss sucked because he lost so much health, and I don't think he had Roost actually. I don't know. Let's see. And SmackDown Cinderace is pretty heat, I will say. It's a pretty heat set. I was not expecting that. And then, yeah, double predict here is kind of bad. See, he takes unnecessary chip, right? He gets nothing done because he tries to kind of over predict there. I forgot why he just switched on Manphy, because Cinderace doesn't, it gets Electro Ball, but it doesn't really matter that much. I feel that there's so many games where I had to save play and I just click a button and I lose. In my game where I got a crit is objectively a bad play, yeah. It's simply better. Yeah, I mean, I've done that too, where it's like there's definitely save plays and I play and I tunnel vision and don't even consider it. But sometimes, sometimes it's nice to play aggressive or like bold. Sometimes you get rewarded for it. Other times, like if you play too safe, you get caught off guard and then puts you in a bad spot. Then rather than just playing aggressive and bold, because sometimes I think playing bold is good for throwing off your opponents, because they'll be like, okay, obviously he switches out here, or obviously he clicks this move here, or like or mainly just the fact that they'll be like, obviously this person's not staying in because it's such a bad play. They can easily go into this Pokemon, and then that's when you start being bold and you can get rewarded for that, which is kind of fun sometimes. Scarf goal. Bro, let's go with your custom berry explosion. Tend to get rewarded like 70% of the time. Aggro, yeah. Because he also used Pokemon that really punish people for not making the right plays. So you play aggressive, well, like Cortana, right? When people try and overpredict with it, and then, oops, now my Pokemon's dead, and now Cortana just sweeps. It's a very good Pokemon for punching that. Yeah, so at this point, he's in a really bad spot. If he had Flame Body, Slicing segment would not be able to E-turn anymore. This would be way too risky. So not here, right? He goes here, gets Toxic. Shows up the Lumberry, which is very neat. Claire does work on ground types, and instead he chooses to get paralyzed here, which honestly is probably better. Probably better than getting Toxic because it puts on the timer. But yeah, Flame Body probably would have been better here because they don't really have any moves that really, I guess Leaf Storm. See, that's why you should have stayed in on Superior every single time. And unless you knew you had hitting power rock. which she knew after Scissor dying, it doesn't. Because then he can't. Clicking Leaf Storm is tricky, right? Because each time he does it, he loses 2 PP, and this only has 8 PP. And he start really dealing damage, where he very much wants to get to full. But he basically loses all of his PP. Like, the only way actually outstalls is like Power Hacks with Leech Seed Protect. But like, even still. So I think, yeah, that's just kind of a, you look back, it's just like, yeah, maybe should play more aggressive there. And then I just know, I feel like these double switches are just not good, because you're just wasting a move, in my opinion. But I don't know, that's just me. So let's see, like, kind of just walls that, or not really, because it's super cell. Misses the least sheet, deserved. And he just goes for E-turn again, which I guess kind of makes sense because you're expecting a switch, but another one of those moments where clicking Heat Wave would have been so nice. And then here he has to play around late shoot protect, which I'm pretty sure this game goes on for a really long time, like 50 turns. Like, he's going Tailglow here. But still a Steela, yeah. He has to predict like when he's gonna protect, which is really annoying. I did think he should have just stayed and T-bolted, because I'm pretty sure that might have actually killed. Or true, Sunfisk is better than Tantrum. Mega Tantrum. For Mega Tantrum, this shit's so useless because people they prep for it. They don't prep for Sunfisk. So like, yeah. Oh, it's Specs Ryko. Oops. Wait, I literally have to say here, yeah. No, it's heavy duty boots. It's not Specs. It's heavy duty boots. So he literally would have been fine just clicking T-bolt there and then deciding what to do. There was no switching, actually. There was no switching to T-bolts. Maybe slicing segment, but I don't think even slicing wants to take a T-bolt. Well, this isn't the one he sent me, unless he changed this. Unless he might have changed it last minute. I don't think he did. He said he might have changed some stuff. So maybe he did change it to Specs last minute. He changed Brine on Manaphy for Surf, I'm pretty sure. That was just the main thing he told me he might do. But yeah, he should just T-bolted there. But it feels sus for me to comment on people's plays because I'm at 0-2 and probably gonna be 0-4 soon. Well, actually 1-3 because I'm probably gonna get a forfeit one here. At this point, I don't think he can win. He can. No. His best play is kind of trying to get a safe switch into Ryko and then T-bolting everything. And then playing around Cinderace, which is really hard to do. Get paralyzed here, which is very, very unfortunate. Yeah, I was went to Surf, yeah, good stat up. He almost won off me misplaying because I thought Cinder killed. Dang, I got rewarded. Oh yeah, with the para here, right? Oh no. So Surf here chips down. Yeah, this one was really sad. Because I was like, he could just take out all of my Mola here and then Great Tusk can just go in. It's so sad because it missed. Or he got paralyzed. Bro, this guy should not have won this game. He got so much hacks in his favor. Saygax, he should not have won this game. That's just evil. Like, Hideout was already making pretty sus plays and getting hacks like crazy. And he just come in. A bomba. Yeah, and it was GG. Cinderace kills. All right. Next game, we are going through this a little bit slowly. We'll make it fine though. Chelsea versus Le Greece chick. Greece. Right here. Okay, so Mega Toxicity is just kind of insane Pokemon, so I don't think it did kind of. No, Chelsea had a garbage ass set with Toxicity in this game. Right, so Hitmonchan. I don't. Maybe he has a spinner, but I don't. It's kind of a shit Pokemon to bring into this match. Okay, so I don't know why he Whirlwind there. He probably shouldn't do that. That was kind of pointless. Reminds me you need to prep for your games this week. Yo, prep for that. Make sure you schedule that. Who are you going up against this week? Jordan. Oh yeah. You gotta plan early with Jordan. Jordan has a very slept all day today. I woke up kind of late too. I didn't get like anything done today. Jordan is a bit tricky to schedule a game with, so you probably want to do that early. I need to start I might start pinging people tonight to make sure they're scheduling the games. Anyways, onto this game, Mr. Grease Chick. Maybe you should win a game. Yeah, so Whirlwind there, I think was troll. If you had hazards, easily just set it up there. Even if it's gonna rapid spin, still do it. Yeah, instead they set up the hazards, and you do not have a poison type. Ruination, fine here. Rotom Wash, like you had to defog to get the thing. Spikes away, now you just take so much more damage. But at the same time, it's Hitmonchan. I think it's good chip, I guess. I think it's fine, because now Rotom is kind of useless. It just dies now. But it does take down Hitmonchan in the meantime. Toxicity. Doing toxicity things. Yeah, Tinglu actually does decent job in walling it, right? I don't know. I feel like Boomburst probably does a lot to Tinglu. Like, surely I don't think Tinglu is actually a decent wall for toxicity. And this guy went physical for some reason anyways, because he is like, I want to get walled by Skarmory. So let me make a set that gets walled by Skarmory. When special set would have not gotten walled. Oh, and then Will-O-Wisp miss. Wait, that reminds me. I have a perfect graphic that I didn't save. Fuck! I didn't save it. There's a... Alright, maybe it's somewhere here. Maybe in my likes. You know, actually, my likes are not very safe for work. Maybe I shouldn't have scored to that, but I had a funny meme with the Will-O-Wisp missing. Mix would have benefited for Trip Gear and killed Skarm with Overdrive. Exactly. Or just Boomburst. Boomburst is enough. That move is so strong. So yeah. Take the Toxicity Mega away from Chelsea. This is such an asset. Our most expensive Mega, and you're running Spiked Skunk Shot. Can't believe this. Get a free roost off there. Got the Rock's Gong though. I think it's fine. It's worth it. Oh yeah, so this was a big oof. Yeah, I mean Skeletor is a very scary mon. This Pokemon's pretty good. But this is a really unfortunate way for this to end, because I think Greece could have easily won this if he didn't miss. Yeah, Tinglu's dead here. Now you have nothing to really... Actually, you do have something to wall Toxicity Mega. You have Skarmory, which is something that should not happen, by the way. So yeah, you got this low. Tinglu's gone. All I'm saying, you should have gone into Deoxys and just Psycho boosted. This was kind of a bold play. He got rewarded by flinching, and then he got unrewarded by missing. Yeah, oh my god, this was his win con, by the way. Darmanitan could have won this game. Marina at 50%. Could have won the game. And the Roaring Moon lives a hit here. Oh, it's got boost RNG anyways, yeah, so outsped. Skarmory does a decent job to wall. But yeah, he got really punished for going into Darkman 10 on it. Should have gone into Deoxys, Psycho boosted it, would have been the safer kill. Even if he goes into Roaring Moon, you would have gone into Skarmory for free. But yeah, now you just lose to Primarina. You take out that, but you can't do any damage to... Yo, if this thing was mixed, by the way, if it wasn't Specs, Superpower, Thunderbolt, you literally won the game. You literally won the game there. This is unfortunate that... Like, even Life Orb actually would have been fine. Life Orb, Deoxys. Superpower, Extra Gong, T-Bolt to Primarina. You won. GG. 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 This is a bit unfortunate. But yeah. So, next game, Fish and Zodiac has not happened yet. So now we go into Shaw versus Gimmer Not Found. Shaw. Where's Shaw's game? Oh, there it is. All right, the moment has come, Shaw. It's your game. Somebody ping Shaw. Shaw. All right, so Mega Cloud Sire. Oh, I remember this game. Yeah, no. Yeah, so this is the game I secretly hacked into the server. So it went in Shaw's favor. Let's see, is Terra... Yo, Shaw, all I'm saying is, at this point, make your Cortana Terra. Literally just make it Terra at this point. Make transactions to turn it Terra. Like, you're like... Your Cortana is just going crazy. Might as well make it even crazier. So Claydol here. I think it's a pretty good play. The explosion for, you know, kind of no reason. I guess play is pretty smart here because, like, you know it's trying to set up on you. So just roaring away was pretty cool. So now that I feel like you probably could have still gone into like Rotom or something, but I don't know. This was actually better in the end game. So I think it's probably Water Absorb actually. Yeah, I think it was Water Absorb. That's why they did Mega. This way they don't have to worry about being burned. But this way you can only click Whirlwind because you can't let it get the Trailblaze for free. But then Tauros came in and got a flame charge. Which, by the way, what's crazy is that Tauros here could have actually maybe almost swept the game. Like that flame charge bulk up citrus berry set actually went crazy. And then Shaw, I'm not gonna lie, going into Shadow Jaw here. You got the speed EVs wrong, right? For the proto boost. Otherwise, that would have been a fine play. But with that was a bit troll. Hey, you're here now. So I was gonna say, yeah, Shadow Jaw was a troll move, but you did get the EVs wrong for the Proto's boost. Otherwise, it would have been okay. Yo, imagine if Tauros here had Raging Bull. I think he would have won the game. Yeah, like literally, if this Tauros was Raging Bull, I think he won. But he instead, his strongest attack for Tornadus was Flame Charge, which I don't think was the right play. So Spectre here, I assumed actually probably could have swept here because he made the right prediction, got the Draining Kiss. +1 boost. He eventually comes in. Wasn't enough to kill with the Thunderbolt. Can't one-shot Spectre. So I was like, okay, +2 Spectre, and he's not Scarf Cortana. This is GG for Shaw. But then Proton somehow lived. Was it? It's special defensive, right? There's no way this normally lives. Takes down Spectre somehow. Goes into Cortana. Okay, so this was... I think... Yeah, but it probably had bulk. It has decent bulk. Here's where I think the play went wrong. 1, not mega evolving. Troll as hell. But what's even more troll? Damn. So wait. Oh, so it is 0 special attack investment. That's why he lost. That's why he lost there. If he had special attack investment, he won that. I think, yeah, so I'm thinking the Spectre was max HP and speed with minimal special attack investment. That's the only way I can see how it wasn't able to kill Mega Galvantula and Rotom and also be able to take a hit. It's literally just max HP. So here, you should Mega Evolved, but like, problem is, Mega Clodsire doesn't do anything to Cortana. So I don't think this was the right play. I think you go into Enamorous. Because I understand his thought process. Oh, Shaw is just going to go with this Scarf Katana set. And the best way to deal with the Scarf Katana set is with Clodsire. But here's what it is. Let's assume Shaw is Scarf here. Scarf Katana. You go into Enamorous. It dies to Smart Strike. Oh, dang. I'm dead. You go into Mega Clodsire. Mega Evolve. Doesn't matter. You live a +1 Smart Strike, right? And then you just... You just... No, you can't... You just set up... You just set up the, what's it called? The curse. You set up curse. Yeah, you set up curse on Mega Clod when he switches into Rotom Key, right? Or if he tries to switch to Rotom Key on the Earthquake. Poison Jab. Boom. Gone. Doesn't matter if you get burned. What? Cortana comes back in. Even if it kills Clodsire with Sacred Sword, you Terra Zarude. So you... Assuming you live a +1, you might live a +1. And you can probably just kill Cortana like that. I don't know. I think there's just so many better ways to play this. Actually, best way was maybe just lead off with Zarude there. You lead off with Zarude, Terra Dragon. If he's Scarfed, you might be able to live 1 move because you're relatively healthy. And you know it's Scarf. You learn it's Scarf, so then you can play around that with Enamorous. If you see that you're not... that you're faster and it's not Scarfed, and Enamorous can come in and just get a kill on a revenge. I don't know, I feel like there's so many ways to do this. Yeah, I feel like there's just many, probably other ways around this, but I think he just assumed at this point that like... So here, yeah, obviously it just seemed like, okay, he won here. And then I hacked in, gave him a free crit there, and it's just GG. With Tailwind crit gaming. But I can't just help think that even without the crit, he still lost. Like I honestly think even without the crit, he still lost that game. But yeah, you know, funny crit. More kills. Waiter, more kills on my Cortana, please. Ah, what? Thank you. And now we have our final game, Dogege versus nobody. Or is... oh, here it is. Nobody versus Doge. So this is the one where there's a random print up on my screen. It did some stuff this game, but I don't think it really mattered. Terra Water, Salamence, the Tank Road, and Bug, Heatran, Fairies, Aurora. Didn't kill, but I did 2-hit non-crit. Yeah, but still, I don't know. It's information that you probably would want. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here. So play roughing here, very cool. Unpunished for it, because Spirit Break really doesn't do too much for damage you dealt. Yeah, I think going Life Orb here is very troll, because you're taking so much chip on the Volt Switch. Yeah, because he's physical attacker, but going for Volt Switch with Life Orb boost. And he's doing it on the Tangrowth that he knows that comes in every single time. So he's taking so much unnecessary chip. Primplup Gaming gets a defog. Mega Samurai goes in, and this Primplup eats that. Loki. Tangrowth comes in for free. Should have gone Air Slash. All I'm saying is you go Air Slash, and now you put in pressure on this Tangrowth. Sarina comes in, does nothing to a Tangrowth because it's Sarina, but does knock off the Rock Helmet, which actually is kind of useful. Go Dango. I don't know what the Dazzling Gleam was for, because like obviously you're not killing Iron Jugulus, you don't want to take a Dark Pulse back, but he's like, sure, I'll take a Dark Pulse. Yeah, Iron Valiant gets a nice revenge here. Only lost a Primplup. This is Zerora here, so it's like obviously Tankrod is just gonna switch in. Your Volt Switch does nothing. And now you just take even more chip. See ya, Shaw. Good night. And then here's the funny Solomon set. Was it Terra? He didn't even Terra here. But yeah, this is the Moxie Gaming. Imagine if he D-danced and did that. Dane probably actually could have swept there. Possibly. Nah, he went for blunder policy. Iron Detector, giving a nice one shot there. Bumba. Frosty Waifu taking a hit. Imagine if this had first impression, by the way. Probably should have. I feel like Doge should have brought first impression, because we gave it that. And it would have been good in this matchup against Iron Detector, which does so much damage to Frosty. Frosty. We took away first impression. Whoops, I lied. Sorry, no more first impression on this thing. This thing has a lot of moves. Who gave you this many moves? So the paralysis is good. He's Gong. Mega Samurai stonks. But yeah, you can't do anything to Tangrowth because you don't have Air Slash. I don't think Air Slash would have saved him, but it would have been better for Chip in the early game. And also that Zerora set literally kind of threw. Yeah, Zerora does nothing this game. As long as Tangrowth is there, you had to get rid of Tangrowth. And just going Life Orb, getting an unnecessary trip was just bad. Because now you just get punished every time you go into Zerora. Like, imagine you, like, without Life Orb, yeah, you get better, easier Volt switches, and you just nice pivot into, like, Jugulus or Heatran. So, I will be honest, I think he realized at the end that was a bad set on Zerora, but yeah. Anyways, those are the last of our games. To the people who haven't scheduled their games, please do so. I do not want to replace people. Next season, we are going to have much more Pokemon. It's going to be very exciting, and I will keep in mind the people in season 1. If you joined your matches quite often, made it very hell for me, probably won't invite you back for season 2, because there was a lot of backups last time, I think. There was a decent amount of backups. and we couldn't accommodate them. So if you got in, you're decently lucky. So if you, John, think next season, I literally just want to invite you back. Jirok, Yellow Tilly. Like, no hate, no shade. Just schedule. Like, I get it, some people are busy. You just, at the start of the week, all you need to do is just send a message to your opponent being like, yo, I'm kind of busy. This is when I'm free though. These are the only times I'm free. And you get a time scheduled. But like some of these people, they either just don't communicate whatsoever. And then like 1 to 2 days left, they're like, yo, I'm busy, bro. I can't play on these days. And it's just like, why couldn't you say anything earlier? Like you could have maybe found something during the week. Like if you hear me, he didn't junk his game. Exactly. He didn't junk his game. You can't be letting him be better than you at that. Come on, guys. Like, it frustrates me so much, right? Like, unless you're someone who has a lot of free time and can easily accommodate people, you should always be scheduling early. Like, more importantly, if you are super busy, schedule early. Like, you're just like, yeah, I'm a very busy person, so you gotta understand that when I can't do matches, like schedule early. You just say at the start of the week, yo, Mr. Opponent, Mr. or Mrs. Opponent, yo, my opponent, your homie, I'm busy. Here's my only availability. And then cool. It's just like, you're like, oh, there's no good overlap. Maybe we gotta think about something for that. We gotta plan something out. Is ask first for an extension or something. I'm like, okay, that'd be cool. You told me in advance. But none of these people are doing that. So I think honestly, once we replace all the genres, hopefully things will be more comfortable. Because what, week 2 having 2 forfeits? I think 3 people have to forfeit their games, by the way. So one of them is a double forfeit, and then the other is like a person just giving the forfeit. That's kind of insane. It's week 2. It is week 2. It's week 2. There should not be 3 people having to forfeit. Like, I'm probably gonna ping people tonight again for those who haven't scheduled to do so. But like, low key, if you make me have to replace you for being a genre, I'm not inviting you back for season 2 unless I really desperately need a replacement. But yeah, that's just a friendly message reminder from your host, Sparks the God, and we'll see you for next week for week 3 recaps. Bye bye.